All right, everybody. I'm gonna make this video here. I entered into a trade around 25 minutes ago or so. When I entered into this trade, this candle was the opening candle of the 15-minute hour. It had come down here, it had touched the strike price, and then it retraced back up. So it had come in to touch this strike price a couple of times over the last, I'd say, 45 minutes. The thing that made me want to enter this candle, though, was because of all this hesitation right here. And I know that this has been in a downtrend, but where it's been right now, or where it's at right now, I feel like it's going to hold there for consolidation, sorry, for, a little bit of time, who knows how long, but I went ahead and I entered into the trade when this candle came in somewhere around this area. I got into this trade at around $85. And then the candle itself in this hour, this 15 minutes, which right now is between 11:30 to 11:45. As you can see, it broke down through that area of, I guess, potential small resistance, came down to almost touch this strike. So I was pretty nervous about it, but when it broke and when it hit this area right here, I went ahead and I picked up another one for about $74. So I've got two contracts in on this one right now for an average of about $79, $79.87. So I'm in it and I'm feeling much more confident. I was kind of nervous when it went down to this level right here because it was only about $5 away from being at the money because it was $57. But now that it came down here and it retraced back up within that same 15 minutes, I'm feeling very confident about this trade. I'm going to go ahead and hold it through until the end. I went ahead and entered this trade just because of two reasons. Technically three, but it wasn't three on my chart. So anyway, these two reasons right here are I've got this verified support level, and then I also have the up indicator arrow coming in. I know I have this channel right here. The channel itself is in a downward motion, so I'm not really verifying that or really wanting to go in with that. I'm not using that as my third indicator. So I've got this verified support. I've got this up arrow channel right there. And then the last thing that basically, made me feel a little bit more solid about this trade was just because of that resistance, those wicks right there. So I'm hoping that it works out. We'll see. Got 20 more minutes left in this trade. I think I'm going to cut it, though, if it does go to at the money. That's going to be my stop loss level. I was really close. I was about $7 away from cutting it. But hopefully everything goes well. This thing doesn't go back down there again. So we'll see. We'll see. I just got to keep a close eye on this one, though, because it is in a downward channel trend. All right, y'all. I'll probably post up a video here or check back in with y'all maybe in the last 10 minutes. I'll check back in with y'all in about 10 minutes. All right. All right. It is 11:50. I've got 10 minutes left in this trade. It's looking relatively solid. Looks like the movement itself has really kind of died down. So if this candle right here ends up being that small, then that is really, really good. I thought that it may try to create this uptrend here for a second, but I guess it didn't. It didn't want to create this uptrend, or this at least green channel, this green candle. So right now, it's just showing very, very small movement. Hopefully, it stays like that for the last 10 minutes, and that resistance wicks really don't get broken. Like I said, I feel like this right here could very possibly continue its downtrend just because of the way that it's, forming. This downtrend is just really, really low. I just saw an opportunity because I saw consolidation. I saw a potential to go in, and I saw this support level. So that's the reason why I went in this trade. I'll admit that, yeah, I jumped the gun a little bit when I went for the first one at $85. And I tried to make up for it when I got the second one at about $74. And I even had a chance to get it down here at like $57. Just the way it is. If I knew the future, I would be able to make as much money as possible, and I would have bought, up here out of the money and all that kind of good stuff. But it is what it is. I saw an opportunity to go in and I took it. And then I try to just protect myself a little bit by trying to get one just a little bit closer to $75, which is where I like to try to be, to try to average out to about $80. So there's about 8 minutes left in this trade, and as of right now, it is selling for, well, it was selling for 95, so it's that $93. I just wanted to stay there. I want to go ahead and collect my potential profit and probably be done for the morning. Nothing else that I'm seeing right now is actually forming up to be really nicely. I was looking at this one. This is the pound dollar, but just based on this channel, I mean, this resistance is right here, this channel is right here, so I've just got a very small window. I know I've got the arrow there, but I mean, just based on the way that it looks, I don't like it. I feel like it's going to be one of those where it's like, okay, well, what am I essentially buying? Am I trying to buy the up, or am I trying to sell the down because the window's so small? So anyway, I think I'm just going to go ahead and check back in with y'all maybe here in about 5 minutes, watch this one close together. And this will be the only trade that I have for the day. Sometimes I get, or I'm sorry, for the morning. Sometimes I get an opportunity, 2 opportunities, 3 opportunities. But today it looks like it's going to be this one. And even this one was just kind of, you know, very, very short term, luckily. Okay, well, I'll check back in with y'all in about 5 minutes or so. Alright, y'all, I'm back. Man, so much can change in a minute. It's now at the money. Man, I'm just gonna hold it. I've got a minute and 13 seconds left. Golly. Ay, ay, ay. I think I'm just gonna hold it. I mean, damn. I could have gotten one for like $17. Or I could have taken a loss for 120 bucks. Alright, it's back to 95. Oh man, come on. Just stay above it, please. Just stay above it. Just stay above it. 40 seconds left. Come on, come on. Just stay there. Just stay there. Alright, here we go. Oh man. So much can happen in a minute. You and I were speaking, right? And it was 5 minutes left to go on this thing. Golly, I don't know what happened. You know me, I don't like to trade during news, but I don't know what the heck happened there. Oh, man. I could have bought one for $17 and made $83. Probably should have. Probably should have. Oh, man. Well, it was a win. Man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I didn't want my adrenaline to spike up like that. I really wanted it to be a boring, boring trade. But oh well, it happened. So 967, started off the day today at 9:30, and like I said, I was only looking for one trade, and even this one trade, I'm done. I'm done. Yesterday, the market didn't look that great. Today, the market's not looking that great. All this stuff that's going on. Alright, I'm not going to post up this video, but man, what a close trade. But it was a win. It was a win. 967. Alright, y'all.